And good morning, people. Welcome to whatever the hell this is. Demon's Gate times 2. I would like to repeat, what the hell? First things first, let's do that. Do that. And do this. I did do when at the end of the last part we saw that there were 2 of them, and I did do a scan, a sense of them. They are weak to earth, they are weak to hidden, they have around 11,000 HP each. But because I was not going to fight them then, I then just put down the controller, let them kill me, and walked away, and then let them kill me. I don't know anything else about them. I just know those specifics. So this is going to be interesting. I sort of understand the concept behind them. The walls are closing in between the 2. 1500? Could have been better, but it was on Sid, who doesn't have a great amount of magic. And since they have a rush attack normally, I would assume they kept that and just made it so the walls are closing in. Let's sense this one, just so I know roughly how much health it's got left. And thank you for the counter. Titan is actually given using the elemental link on Sid. That's really why he's got it instead of the earth materia, because the earth materia is on Eris, because she will be using that. Let's just do that to do a fair amount of damage, I hope. Yeah, 2,000, sure. Cloud is, as he's been for a while, yep, Devil Press. Sort of just here for the healing. Everyone else seems to do any job that he can do better. When it comes to magic or War Auger, you just put haste on the other one, didn't you? When it comes to magic, there's better options. When it comes to physical, there's better options. I'm not sure what really to make of Cloud at the moment. Okay, that hurt. I think your defense has gone up a little bit as well. Okay, I've got plenty of barrier. I don't see a magic barrier, but I'm going to put it on anyway. Yeah, there wasn't anything there. Yeah, you definitely gained a good damage boost. And you've gained haste, but Overall, I should be able to beat you just with what I've got. Yeah, 4,000 left. A couple of those isn't too healthy, but sure. And this should end it. I did also put myself in the sadness state, so I am taking less health, less damage. Because, yeah, I was pincered. I didn't want really to take a whole lot. I will admit though, knowing the weakness did help a whole lot. Quite a bit more than I expected. They're not hard individually, especially if you go for their weaknesses like I did there. Two more elixirs? Sure. That's a very good question. They were here. Ah, with Seng down, they panicked and pulled back. No point wasting resources on something if they don't have someone on site that can give the orders. You definitely get a more of a sense that there is someone behind it controlling it. The old one, it gave Kate Sif a personality when it's really just a doll. it's the person behind the mic, which is really the one that's making the decisions. Doesn't react like materia. You need immense power to use it. Yeah, he's not an ancient, so he shouldn't be able to find it. But as Sephiroth will, he has a way. we're feeling? We don't really know. One thing I did notice at the end there was that SegaChief, the newer version, didn't turn up. Wonder if they took that out and they're adding something else in a moment. Because it always did seem off that there was instantly a new SegaChief after the other one had disappeared. And since this is meant to be a certain time, I think it's about a week, it sort of makes sense that he would appear now. And there's a Fort Condor battle available, which we need to go and do, I suppose. I doubt the shops will have changed, so I'm just going to assume they haven't. And yeah, we just got a new SegaChief. Straight up a new one. We didn't actually have one appear. It just... we've got one. I think if they were going to do something, they should have done it at the end of the conversation with Barrett and Tifa in Gongaga there. Just have SegaChief maybe at the entrance of the town and go, maybe give Cloud a shock. I can say, hi, no, I am back, and a small conversation piece saying, you're not getting rid of me that easy, or something like that. I need to decide who I'm going to take up to the north, though. I'm not quite sure yet. So let's go and do this Fort Condor battle, and then we'll make a decision when we actually get up there. So I will meet you at the Bone Village, I think it is. Yeah, because, well, I'm going to do this. It's likely going to be free elixirs anyway, so yeah. Boone Village. Our first point of call before heading to the old city of the ancients. And I still haven't really made a decision on who I'm taking. You know what? I'm actually going to think I think I'm going to keep this team. I need to set them up though. So yeah. Did I receive all of... Yes, I did get all of Eris's materia back. Excellent. I'm actually going to go inside because there is a shop in there and I would sort of like to see if they've got anything interesting first. Can I talk to you? Thank you. Barrier, exit time, and nothing really that special. One thing I should report, the battle at Fort Condor has changed slightly, and the reward is for the one at this point, 10 remedies, which isn't exactly bad either. Not as good as 3 ethers, 3 elixirs, I feel, but 10 remedies isn't too bad. Mostly because you can buy remedies later in the game, usually. Anyway, since that's done, I'm going to, well, set up these characters. Okay, after that taking way too long, I've set them up. Tifa is pretty much as you would expect. The Fury Ring, Gold Armlet. Tiger Fang, I would like a new weapon for her, hopefully to give her a bit more materia slots, but really I'm not sure what else I can give her. One thing I will do at the moment though is just exchange that and that. So she's got water protection. She does have a restore and the poison and heal. They're there mostly to gain AP, so yeah, but they are going to be used for the elemental side if on the weapon if necessary. Added effect time as normal, counter attack as normal. Barrett has cover, of course, earth, lightning, gravity, enemy skill, Titan just for the heck of it, just to give him a little bit more magic, and the petrify isn't too bad. Sense, restore all, cloud, restore all, and barrier all as that's pretty much the standard for him at the moment. And added cut steel, skill plus, experience plus because yes, and destruct and fire. Still wanting dispel, and I'm not too far off of it, which is good. So outside of that, I think we're ready to move on. All we need to do is really find the Lunar Harp. Which, if they haven't moved it, is here. There we go. So no, they have not moved it. Wouldn't see why they would, but because it's, well, a standard thing, and They're trying to make it easier for the people to get through the game in the little bits like this, so they wouldn't have moved it like that if you knew where it was. I do want to pick up Kajata though. Almost. Let's wait for it. Over there, then it'll be up the top, then it will be down here. And there we go. There is a chest at the back here. Typhoon ring. Okay. Halves wind and water. Magic dexterity up 10. The upcoming Genova was really a cheese boss. You would equip the water ring and then you would pretty much be immune to everything. With the amount of changes they made to Genova, the first one on the ship, I seriously doubt they've actually left it unchanged. Even with changing that to what is now the Typhoon ring, I sincerely doubt they would have left the boss fight as it is. I guess we'll see when we get there. Why am I not using beta? Beta is so much more powerful. Sure, it's double the MP cost, but it's still much more powerful. Dolphin blow devised. Okay. And ink. What is ink? Darkness? Inflicts fury. Oh yeah, they said at the beginning of the game, darkness does not do anything on enemies. It's only effective on characters. So if ink did do darkness before, it would be totally useless. So they've just changed it to do fury instead. Considering we have hypers that can do that, it seems a bit redundant. Anyways, let's move on to the Temple of the Ancients. Do I want to check the left? Yeah, I think I do. Just make sure if there's anything there. Turbo Ether? Sure. And while we're here, we have a lot of levels on SP, so let's go and do that. So Cloud, what are we giving you for your 4th? I think the best option would be just to increase your strength and magic. Yeah, I think going alternate mercenary and mechanoid now should do you fairly well. We're going to go with mercenary at the moment, so because I still am wanting a more physical focus with him. But I will put a few in mechanoid later. Barrett, you need some magic, really. Vitality and spirit are okay. If we can get up your magic, that'll make you a better cover and healer. So let's go with a Techno Freak this time, and then likely a couple of levels of heavy metal. Tifa, you are really needing some defensive things, but you also need that strength. If I can just up your strength, you're just going to hit like a truck. I think we're going to go with Pugilist. Yeah. Kate Sif, I have no idea what I'm doing with you. Magic, vitality, spirit, just put you in the back row and let you go to town there with whatever you do. Yeah, let's go with Materia Tank. Vincent, you are mostly magical based, aren't you now? Could do a bit more defense spirit if I can get it. Beastmaster would be the only option, but that isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go with another Berserker. I guess he's just going to be lacking in spirit for the majority. Okay, so that's that done. Don't need to save just yet, I feel. Watch me die in a moment to a random enemy. Because there should be some items just down here. Aurora Armlet. That hasn't changed as the ability. Half size damage and magic plus 15. Reduces your defense a little bit. I don't really need to double up on silence though. Well, I think I've given you an earring. We'll just keep the Aurora Armlet as it is there for the moment. And yeah, thank you. I don't think there's anything else that I really want here that I can actually get. So we're just going to leave that because that fountain's for later. We already know that. There did used to be a materia in the middle, and since we can't do anything until it's night for this, we might as well go and check in there. Yeah, because, well, the goldfish is in the way at the moment. Oh, so there's no materia up here. Okay, not sure. That used to be the comet materia, so it was always a powerful spell. Maybe they don't want you having it just yet. And yep, there's a chest up here. Earth Mallet times 3. Why are you giving me some Earth Mallets, game? Is that a hint about the boss? That Earth is the way to go? It wouldn't be the first boss, and hello there. You're just about to tell me that Fort Condor needs my help. Well, since it's available, and I actually have money now since I've got the Guild Plus, I might as well make use of it. Plus it gives me the chance to save. So another 10 remedies, and I lost about 5,000. I forgot how stupidly overpowered archers, defensive archers, and Tristoners was on that. With the token attackers, you don't really need defenders, if I remember now. That I remember now, yeah. Anyways, let's head back and actually go and rest up. Not just yet. There could be items around here. There isn't, but there could have been. I think we need to go back in. Eris is here, and so is Sephiroth. Really? Already? Okay. Let's be honest, I don't really want to do this one because it's sort of impacting in the mood a little bit, but 10 remedies with what it is at the moment is not a bad day's work. Okay, now that we're back, let's actually head into where we're going. And I promise this time I won't go into the boss to find out what it's like before going into and before fighting it for real. I'm almost certain that they wouldn't have left it the same. It feels like it would be a long shot if they did. Anything down here? We do have an Eris though. And I didn't save correctly. Okay. I'm gonna die. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to die. And be back afterwards. Well, here goes. Wait. That said more than just wait there. Well, you're blue. Ally become undead. Cloud's undead. Okay. And wriggle lock. Jennifer Decay. Weak against Earth Holy. Okay. Can I get a Cloud back? Paralyze and slow. Okay. Yes, I can. Excellent. You don't really hit too hard. Okay, nothing to steal. That's good to know. Cesspool. Okay. Magic. Yeah, you're not really hitting that hard. Oh yeah, Cloud's undead, isn't he? Hmm. Degen? Why do I get the feeling you've just I'm not sure what you did actually there. Well, since you were you're currently in duel. Cloud may very well die by the end of this fight. And since he's undead, I don't think there's a way of me just remedy this, I think, actually. Tifa's just going to town as I'm expecting her to. I wish I had Earth Elemental on her, or Holy. Ah, second win for Cloud. Excellent. That's sort of what I wanted to see. It's his best way of... It was his best way of actually getting his health back, actually. Since I've got the speed drinks, might as well use it and give Tifa just unrestricted access to that. Not really as bad as I was expecting. Really? I was sort of expecting a little bit more. Purification? What did that do? But yeah, I was sort of expecting something a little bit more. Cloud being undead sort of did hamper one healing spell because I forgot about it. Yeah, just... Ah, Dispel though. That's actually something I wanted to see. I'm trying to go over that fight in my mind. Why was it so simple? It did paralyze Cloud twice and had him zombified, but really, with Tifa set up to do the damage that she does, I could have done more if I'd known it was weak to Holy and Earth in advance, because I had the restore there for the Holy Elemental if I needed it. You just have to sort of remember that the old strategies of just waiting out water attacks isn't as good. But yeah, I feel that could have been a little bit worse than it was. So despite what happened, this is all still the same. Really, game? You're actually reversing the meme of why didn't he just use a Phoenix Down? So we have kept Eris. What does that do to the rest of the game? And that sort of makes sense why where it was said wait and then in brackets SA. That might have meant to say save Eris there. And if I chose the first option, I would still lose her in the actual playthrough. I'm not going to go back because I've got a long way to go back if I don't. But nice that they're interacting with everyone here as well. Place called the Knowles Pole, basically the northern crater. It just feels that everyone is involved when before we had just the party. It feels a lot more interactive this time. So part 1 has ended. This train we're on makes no stops. Unless we don't do the disc 2. But we are going on to disc 2. But that's for next time. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Bit of a long part, but because I forgot to break it up. Goodbye.